Joe Chandler is a brother promoter and co-founder of First Fridays in New Jersey. And it's his birthday along with mine and several other of his friends that fall in the sign of Pisces. And we're all together on this, and we're going to have a grand Piscean birthday bash reunion with some special celebrity guests involved also.
And who might those guests be?
Well, one, first and foremost, would be a very nice young lady known as Chanel. She's a recording artist, and we just happen to have her on the line here.
Chanel, hello.
Hello, how are you? Good evening, everyone.
So you're part of the event. Tell us about what you're going to be doing at this event.
Well, it's really funny you say that because Billy and I are Pisceans, and we were just chatting on Facebook one day, and we were saying, we're both Pisces. We should do a birthday party. And Joe Chandler said, you know what, we should do like a big, huge party and have, all of our New Jersey Pisceans come out along with our Club 88 and Club Zanzibar, people as well who happen to be Pisces or just people who remember the times that we used to all hang at the clubs. And it'll be kind of like a great reunion. So we decided to pull all this together. And on that evening, aside from just kind of, being there and having a great time and celebrating my birthday, we're going to have all of the singers, a lot of the singers from New Jersey who's, gone on to do great things, and they started out in Club 88 in Zanzibar as well, and we're going to pass around the microphone and let them do their thing. I'm going to start it off with a little medley of maybe Somewhere Over the Rainbow and a couple of little songs we were thinking about doing, maybe Shaka Khan, a couple of her tracks, and just pass the microphone around and see who wants to jump on the mic.
And what other artists will be there?
Let's see. I know I definitely have Camara Lovelace. She's got a bunch of songs out now, as well as Vicki Martin. She's had some music as well. She's got a new song out called I Can Wait, which is pretty awesome. But she had a track on Moving Records with Abigail Adams back in East Orange as well.
Yes, I remember that place.
Exactly.
I used to be there almost every other day.
Exactly.
I went to school with Joe Smith.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we went to high school together.
Awesome. Well, Joe is going to be there as well. And we're really excited about it. I mean, it's just taken on a whole life of its own as we start talking about this party. So many people are going to be coming through. And we're just excited to just have people in the house and just have a really, really good time. I mean, an old-fashioned reunion and just the times that we remember at Club 88 and Club Zanzibar. I mean, those were some of the happiest times. So we're just looking forward to seeing people we haven't seen in a while, people we see on a regular. But this is something different. It's a birthday. Come through and just say happy birthday to us and have a good time.
Great. Now, the other celebrity on the line is Curtis McLean.
Awesome.
And
Hello.
Marshall Jefferson.
All right now.
Hey, Marshall.
The Marshall Jefferson, the Curtis McLean. I can't get any better than this. Hey, guys, how are you?
How's it going, Tony?
All right. So now, what's your involvement?
Hey, everybody, let me say this right quick. Happy birthday, Billy. I hit you on Facebook. But I just want to say happy birthday to you right
Thank you,
quick.
Curtis.
You're welcome.
That's Chicago style right there, baby.
Right, there you go.
Chicago house. You can't get any better than that.
Yeah.
All right. So tell me your involvement, Curtis.
Well, I got an invite from Billy to be a special DJ booth guest.
You're coming in from Chicago?
Oh, for sure. But I wouldn't miss it. I wouldn't miss it for the world. Me and Billy go so far back. The Club 88, Club America, Club Zanzibar days. We got a history. So it was like I was really honored when Billy called me and said he wanted me to be a part of this.
All right.
Billy's always done things.
Is this Marshall?
Class. Yeah, this is Marshall. I'm sorry. Billy's always done things first class, and and always looked out for people's, for people's well-being. So it's a no-brainer, like doing anything he's involved with.
Oh yeah.
Well, first of all, I want the listening audience to understand that this is Marshall Jefferson. Move Your Body, Marshall Jefferson, house producer extraordinary, and Curtis sang. He was the actual vocalist of that track, right?
Right.
All right. Just want to make sure I got everything. All right. So let's get back to Billy. Billy, what's up?
Yeah, well, I'm sitting here just loving it all, and it's like when we say a reunion, we should actually say family reunion, What do you think, guys?
Yes,
Chanel?
definitely.
Definitely. I mean, Chanel was always at the club, and it's always it's always a thrill to like see the people that club 88 was just a landmark in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, the, everybody it felt like home every time I went and stuff. It's just the amount of talent that went through that place is just unbelievable. I mean, even they had a rap night. Naughty by Nature came out of there, and they had a comedy night that just about every Def Jam comedian.
Oh yeah, Bill Bellamy, that whole crew.
Right, I remember
Yeah,
that.
we used to hang out with all the comedians that came through there. And the DJs and the performance. The performances were legendary. The performers, everybody went through that place. And Billy was at the hub of all that. He brought everybody in, and was just a first class situation. It felt like home.
So let me ask you something real quick, Billy. Did you put anything together as like a possible book of the events and everything? I mean, that sounds a little bit appropriate that you would put together sort of a website of back in the day, Club 88 and Zanzibar and all that stuff. There used to be a book called Swing City, I think, and it was about Newark. And they talked about the clubs and everything. So I'm wondering, have you put something like that together for the club?
Well, I would like
or would you consider it?
Yeah, I would like to answer that straight up. And I have thought of something like that, but I've taken that to another level. Even back then, back in the day, I had a videographer on payroll by the name of Ricardo Jefferson. And much of the activities that went on at Club 88 and Club Zanzibar, I have on high-definition video footage, Super VHS.
Wow.
And it's extraordinary, the amount of footage I have. We had probably the first Chicago house gathering of recording artists ever back in 1987 or 88. It was Club Zanzibar's 8th anniversary, and I wanted eight recording artists, and I asked Marshall Jefferson, who should we bring in from Chicago, and anybody that he said, I did, and we had Xavier Gold and Joe Smooth, and we just had extraordinary amount of talent on the stage that night with C.C. Rogers and Sybil and Marshall Jefferson and Touch.
Wow.
And Kelly Charles, and so I have all of that on footage, and so I would like to get something like that out. As a matter of fact, Charlene, Chanel, and I were just talking about a source in New York that may be able to help us transfer some of the footage to get it digitized.
Excellent.
But I'd like to also add that with that talent that was coming through Club 88, the very first talent in regards to the teen talent night that I would sponsor every Sunday that there was a Monday holiday. The first person that participated in that was a young lady at 16 years old. Her name was Dana Owens. We now know her as Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah.
Yeah.
And she auditioned for me after school. I waited for her for over an hour because of her cousin Eddie Stockley arranged it. And because of him, I waited and waited for this young lady to come, which I didn't know she was coming from crosstown, from Irvington High School, not East Orange High School. But long story short, Dana Owens was one of the people that inspired me to kick off the teen night and the talent show on top of it. And out of that came Naughty by Nature, Lords of the Underground, Red Man, Wyclef Jean. They used to perform as the Fugees at Club Zanzibar and Club 88 for just promotional advertisement. So, as a matter of fact, we had Wyclef Jean produce a local group for us, Culture Posse, a reggae rap group. And I think I was the first one to write a check to Wyclef Jean for $300 to do 3 songs produced by him, totally with everything. The only other monies I had to pay was for the tape. $300, 3 songs, Wyclef Jean.
Wow. History here.
Open invitation for all those people that participated in the Club Zanzibar, Club 88, and all the other clubs in the surrounding area. Back in the day, we have an open invitation for all those people to come. We can't contact each and every individual, but we want everyone that can hear this, pass the word around, and don't worry about the door. You're a VIP. Just show up. We'll take care of that. My people will be running the door from Club Zanzibar. As a matter of fact, Liza Torres from Club Zanzibar will be at the door handling all the guests that's coming in.
Wonderful. Marshall Jefferson, will you be there?
That is the question. I really want to come very bad, but no, seriously, I have the busiest week of the year next week. I'm playing in Ireland on the 16th, and I fly back on the 17th. Now, the party is on the 18th.
Friday night.
But I have to play in Texas on the 19th. So
unbelievable.
So
but we understand. You're there in spirit.
Oh, very, very much so in spirit. And I very much want to see a lot of my old friends there.
That's okay. We're going to have Curtis.
Well,
we're going to have Curtis there.
Marshall, we can handle that. Just fly.
But I want to be there myself.
Right.
Marshall, fly Continental Airlines. They connect through Newark, and so that way we'll just kidnap you between changing planes.
There you go. There you go.
We'll do it Jersey style, baby.
Billy, what other artists are going to be there for this? Because there's a ton of things. There's also some book signings that's happening also, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, well, as far as artists, one of my very special guests is Colonel Abrams, which every time I do anything, he has to be included in it because that's my brother. And also we have Free Smith from the group Touch Without You. He'll be there. And DJ and creator and founder of Video Music Box, Mr. Ralph Daniels.
Oh, wow. He'll be there also.
Also, he said he'll be there, no problem. And it's just a host of people that will be there. Now, we have a very special event going on in the beginning of the evening, starting at 7 p.m. with the book signing of the author of For Colored Girls Only, which was the book, the play on Broadway, and the movie. And she has a new book out. She'll be there in person. Miss Shange is her name, and she'll be there in person signing autographs and autographing books, along with some of her very special friends from the entertainment business and the movie industry.
A night to remember. Hopefully you'll be filming this also.
Yes, the filming is coordinated by Joe Chandler. He's taking care of that end of it, and we will also have what we call our own red carpet, which similar to those red carpets you see on television at the Grammys and other awards. We're going to have our own red carpet where we will interview celebrity guests and guests from the community for a few minutes just to document this and put together the footage for further distribution on the cable TV networks.
Right. That sounds great. It's going to be a great night.
The sheer amount of talent that came through there. I mean, not only the talent that performed, but like celebrities used to hang out. I mean, hang out there. It's not just sports figures too, all the Giants and the Knicks, used to hang out there. And I remember talking with Dana Owens there, and when she was, before she had her first hit out, and that was something. I remember talking to Donnie Simpson there. And, it just everybody used to come through that place. I mean, it was really an experience just to hang out there. It was so much fun.
Billy, tell us exactly the location and the time.
Okay, well, the name of the event is the Big Pisces Birthday Bash Reunion, and it takes place on Friday, the 18th of March, starting 7 p.m. until at least 2 in the morning. And the location is the Robert Treat Hotel, and within the Robert Treat Hotel, on the lobby level, is a fabulous restaurant by the name of Maze, the Maze Restaurant. And it'll be there, and we'll be waiting for everyone to come and join in on the festivities. Now, if you're not sure exactly where it's located, once again, it's 50 Park Place, downtown Newark, across from the New Jersey Performing Arts Center. And you may just see some spotlights in the sky that will help you to find your way to it. We usually have the grand searchlights in the sky when we have a major event like this. So more than likely we'll have the spotlights there also going around. Okay? I think one of the most extraordinary things and coincidental things about this whole thing is that all the Pisces that are celebrating tonight, we're all turning 39.